BoxingScene.com at Fox Sports Casino, where I see no Freitas and Zahir Rahim just got it on. And with me, I have CEO of Goosen Tudor, Dan Goosen, who had Andre Ward on the undercard tonight. Give us your assessment of his fight.
Listen, you know, if I can get my collar down, my tie loose, we did great. No, tonight I really felt Andre went to that next level. He was very aggressive, had that fire in his belly, you could see it. And what I liked, it was against a left-hander, and a tough left-hander, a 9-0, 7 KO fighter who didn't know how to lose, and you saw the performance tonight that he tried everything he could to keep it going. But the key thing is that Andre got better as each round went on, and that's what I like to see.
Before the fight, Andy, his opponent, was brimming with confidence. He was talking with confidence, and he came into this fight with confidence. What does that tell you about what Andre's capable of?
Well, what it tells me is that, as we've always known, is that when it comes to Andre Ward, he's like a world champion because he's an Olympic gold medalist, and everyone wants to make their name off of him. So what he does, he takes a 9-0 fighter and makes him like an 18-0 fighter. And the kid wanted to beat Andre, and hey, look, this is the man of the hour right here.
Andre Ward, welcome. So tell us how you felt in that ring tonight against Andy Kolle.
I felt great. I felt absolutely wonderful. You know, I prepare like I always prepare. And once you do the hard work and prepare and training camp and dedicate yourself, the fights a lot of times it's pretty much the fun part and the easy work.
This opponent was a step up for you. He was a southpaw. He was brimming with confidence. I mean, what does that tell us about you as a fighter, overcoming all that?
But I think it just shows, you know, what's already been there. I mean, you're going to have critics, you're going to have, you know, naysayers and whatnot, but it's part of the game. And I even tell Goose, and I say, everything is right on time. You know, this is a lot of time. I would rather go through adversity early in my career and learn how to deal with it instead of going through it late in my career. If I ever have to go through it again, I've been there and I know how to get through it. So this is just a testament of what I believe I've already, you know, had inside of me.
You won a gold medal. You made your pro debut on HBO. Here are you back on HBO. I mean, how does it feel for you as a fighter to be able to succeed so much in so short a time?
It's my lot. It's God's plan for me. I don't believe this boxing after dark is a coincidence. This is something that's going to definitely catapult my career, and I believe we're going to have many more showings like this on Boxing After Dark, HBO.
To me, it seems like you have a style like a Roy Jones Jr. Is that something that you're trying to emulate growing up as a youth?
Well, I definitely watched, you know, Roy Jones coming up, but as I mature as a man and as a fighter, you tend to fall in love with yourself, and I'm really coming into my own. So if there's similarities, that's a given. You're going to see a little bit of this, a little bit of Floyd, a little bit of that person, but eventually I'm going to evolve into Andre Ward, and I'm excited to see what that looks like 5-10 years from now.
Excuse me for a second. Now to your promoter, Goosen, where do we go now from here?
Well, here's where we go. As I said before Andre got here, every round he just got better and better. That's where we go. Probably get him back there in June. We've got another fight in August on HBO. We'll probably put Andre there. But each time you're going to just see him rise into that occasion. The key thing here, as I mentioned earlier, it was against the left-hander. And Andre said it best, okay? We put him in there with all sorts of guys. And all of those type of guys have posed their own type of will and awkwardness to him. But he's overcome it all, and that's the whole point of it. Get him ready for the big time so that, he, like he said, he learned it early rather than later. And tonight, he had that fire in his belly. I could see that aggressiveness, and the key to everything was that he just got better and better as those rounds went on against a tough guy that really believed that he was going to beat him tonight.
Right. You fought a southpaw tonight. Southpaws are the hardest fighters to face. Did he do anything to surprise you?
Not at all. I've actually been working with southpaws for the last 2.5 months. Before I even knew that I was fighting a southpaw, when I was getting ready for a February 23rd day, I was already in camp with Rodney Jones, the #1 rated 100 junior middleweight. That got me sharp, and then for this fight, I was able to get sparring with Jimmy Zimmerman, who's a top heavyweight in the amateur. So I've been sparring southpaws for 2.5 months, almost 3 months now. They look like right-handed.
Looking good in there tonight. Is there anything you want to say to your fans and the viewers all around the world on BoxingScene.com?
I'm just excited. And I want you guys to stay excited. Just stay tuned because great things are going to happen. As long as I keep giving God the glory and I stay humble, great things will happen.
Appreciate your time. Dan, is there anything you want to say in closing?
Yeah, of course. Look, he's going to end up doing what our great Olympians, gold medalists have done throughout the years. Andre's got a lot on his shoulders because he won that gold medal, but he's big enough and mature enough to handle it, and you're going to see it in talent, and you're going to see him project that boxing industry to a higher level as the years go on because he's just a good man, and that's what's really great. Forget the talent and all that. It's having a great man that can carry this burden because it is. That's why the Michael Jordans were so great because they knew, how to carry themselves outside of their arena. This is what the fans are going to love about Andre Ward.
Okay, Dan, we appreciate your time. Andre, good luck in the future. We appreciate